Hey. We'll be starting in just a minute here. Hey, how we doing this evening? Hope everything is well. I'm doing all right myself right now. I know it's been a weird day, and as you can see, I have new headphones because I broke my other ones last night on stream, actually, which was fun and interactive. So, wireless now. Steel Series Arctis 7. So far, so good. I can, as of right now, I can give you a good thumbs up with it. They were the #1 recommended gaming headset for wireless. The sound is really good so far. Really good noise canceling. And, yeah. So far, so good. What else? We've got a couple of things. There's a couple of bugs that they're working on with Clairvoyant. I'm sure you've seen or heard. And anything else I want to mention about that? Or can mention about that yet? I personally have had a bug with the Alliance War rating not being locked like it should for this last war. So I've got a question about that, but I haven't seen anything else out. But what we're going to do tonight has nothing to do with any of that. We are going to do story time. If you've never joined me for story time, it's where I read the panels to you, line by line as we go through them. And yeah, I try my best to do some voices. I'm not very good, but I figure the more I do it, the more better I'll get. So, more better. What the hell is that? The better I will get. I figured we'll jump into that here in just a minute, and then of course we will have crystals on the end. I did buy those deals earlier today, and I saved them for this particular stream. So we'll have the 2 crystals that are out there, which are the etheric. The etheric crystal, 3 to 5, and the Dimension Smasher crystal, 3 to 6. Let's see how we do. We have 10 crystals there to open. Those? Probably do some Cavaliers. I think I have a 4-star in there. I'm still gonna hang on to the Unified for now. I wanna kind of get as much built up as I can so I can pop them. I want to pop them all at once when we get them. See what I can get out of it. Because that's 3 to 5 combined area, and we'll see what we can get. Not gonna hold my hopes up high though. I have a couple Golden Age. So that's for later. But for now, let's get into this event quest. So what we'll do is we're gonna dial back. Don't forget tomorrow, Wednesday the 11th, 9/11. The next week's Time After Time will be coming out. We'll be able to do the Bronze Age at that point. Then we have the Copper and Modern after those two. So 3 more weeks after that. I hope you've got yourself caught up as of now. In the meantime, I'll get through this, and then I will probably start heading on the monthly event pretty hard to get all those done. quickly as I can, because I hate sitting out on that. Oh yes, that was another one. Today's quest for the paradox. If you go into the Time After Time event, and it's chapter 1, number 3, Time Warp. Use these two because you have to have Red Skull for the gate and then Dormammu. And then it is 2 hops in from that point, and you get to fight your Dormammu. See him right here. You fight Dormammu with Dormammu, you get the maximum points, and you get this thing done quickly. I think it took me all of 15 minutes, maybe 15 or so rounds going in and doing it. So that was all there was to that. It was easy. Easy stuff. Alright, so, because I don't want to deal with that, just put in our AAA team. Not that I need it for beginner. Kind of an overkill. But what the heck, right? Ooh, that was... That's it. This is like my normal, everyday... I'm gonna go take anything in the game kind of thing. Except maybe Lapis Legends, which... then I would go to Aegon. But let's get into this. Incoming transmission. Greetings, Summoner. We appreciate you coming all the way out here. What's going on, Moat? How you doing, man? We've gotten reports of more doppelgangers. This time a vision of myself. After dealing with scrolls and the various spider people, we could use your help to clear this up sooner rather than later. It's that time, man. It's story time. I actually get to do it fairly quickly this month. Love the one-shot kills. Get this thing through. New headset. Got a new headset. Ooh, Bloodborne and Dark Souls. Nice. How you liking Bloodborne? Is Bloodborne 2? And I assume you're doing Dark Souls 3? I have no idea what we'll be running into, but I'm hoping it's easily explained. Like me with blonde hair? Or Vision in a tie? I wish that were the case, Natasha, but we both know how unlikely that is. Besides, I cannot foresee an outcome that would lead to me being dressed in formal wear. Wait, what is that? Nice. Alright, so Bloodborne 1 and then okay, Dark Souls 3. Yeah. It is. Get down and stay quiet. Wait, is that... It is. Get down and stay quiet. Getting used to this new headset. I got a new wireless headset. I got the Arctis SteelSeries Arctis 7. Like it was the #1 recommended gaming headset for wireless gaming headset. So kind of giving it a test run right now. Let's see what I think. I like the no wires. That's nice. I haven't got any input lag or sound lag yet, so keep it an ear out. And they sound pretty good. They have really good noise canceling, I can tell you that. And it's active noise, guys. Like I can actively hear it. It's got decent levels. It's got a lot of good software that you can adjust with it. which is nice. So my ROG Strix headset that I had on, it was the Fusion 500. It's the second one that I had broken with that cord. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna try these out and see what I think. So far, so good. I'm really liking the depth of sound and other stuff I can get. Stuff is in like other settings I can make it. And I've only looked at the software for SteelSeries side so far. I haven't looked at any of the Windows stuff for it, which I know there's more. I like the ski band. It's so much more comfortable. I don't know what you hope to accomplish, you glorified hippie punk, but you'll never get me. Halt, villain! I have need to question you. You seek the word of a trickster god. Are you quite alright? He has a point. Probably best not to trust a word he says. That may be so, but we cannot let this Asgardian freely cause chaos. Technically, I'm from Jotunheim, so I cannot be who you're looking for. So I'll be on my way. Balderdash, apprehend him. I need to work on my Steve Rogers. You heard him, Lord of the Lies. How about you give up and answer their questions? Who are you? I have the same question to ask you, but for now, let's deal with this pest. Agreed. Tally-ho! Much obliged. Always happy to receive an extra hand. Now that we've gotten him a proper what for, let's get properly acquainted. My name is Arcus, but you may know me better as Vision, the destroyer of evil. Interesting. My name is Vision, but you may know me better as the Vision. This is gonna get confusing. What are you, some imposter? A pretender to the name? We were just about to ask you the same thing. Alright, you three. If you're done giving each other a bum rap, I'll clear this up. I'll help clear this up. So interesting. Their panels are interesting to me. Like, I think they do a pretty good job 90% of the time. And in almost every one, Deadpool makes an appearance. Almost. Now, I've known Vision for... Yeah, you're right. This will get confusing. Black Widow and Vision here. I met them after coming to the Battle Realm, but I can attest to the fact that they're real swell. Meanwhile, I've known Arcus ever since he joined me on taking down a Nazi stronghold back in the day. He's dynamite, and we're lucky to have a real stand-up guy like him able to help us in the Battle Realm. Think of me as an interstellar flatfoot. I used to keep the law back in my home of Smoke World before coming and helping out Earth. All I remember is some curmudgeon stuffing me into a crystal, and then the next thing I knew, I was here floating in space. I thought it might have been another dimensional smasher drawing me to Earth, but as soon as I discovered more about this contest and figured it'd be the best to observe. I've seen some of the hardships faced by the inhabitants, as well as I have seen many dastardly villains and their schemes. Actually, you just might be able to assist me. Keep looking down because I have a kitten running around somewhere. So I might be able to get into some variant 3 sometime this month if I can get stuff done in a timely manner. That'll be good. Maybe you go back and raise a variant 1 and get that one done too. I did do a couple more lanes right before this month started, so it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get back to some of the stuff. See, after I got situated with the Battle Realm, I started doing some reconnaissance, teleporting through smoke clouds wherever possible. And what do you know? I came across some candles for some dark incantation mumbo jumbo. I saw the silhouette of a sorceress, flailing her arms about, seemingly pulling magic out of thin air. When I stepped into the... What's up, official Matrix? How you doing, man? When I stepped in to stop her, she gave me the slip. So now I've been trying to track her down. That's why I chased down the trickster, hoping a fellow magic user could give me some insight into... He's gone. What? He tends to do that. He's good at slipping away. You know, when no one's looking. He usually does it when he's dead, though. I see. Time for another tactic. What's going on, Matrix? How you doing, man? How you doing out there? I am in Storytime mode, so this is where I read the panels for the monthly event quests. And I try my best to do something with it to make it a little more exciting, interesting. Although, it is what it is. 3 more passes and you can 100% master. Nice. Nice. I have lots more paths till I can 100% anything. For this month, anyway. But tomorrow, the next week, and the monthly comes out, or the time after time event comes out. So that'd be cool. That'd be cool. And of course, tomorrow, war matchmaking starts for the new season. So be ready to start your new seasons and your alliances. That's always fun. You there. Halt. I must question you about happenings in the area. What are you yelling at? I'm a proper upstanding citizen, just going for a stroll in my Sunday best. Do you take me for a fool? I've been dealing with the criminal underbelly since I first came to Earth, and you are most certainly one of them. Think I don't see that Chicago typewriter? Of course I take you for a fool. You're a chrome-dumb do-gooder, in tights and a cuttin'. You're one to talk, you pinstriped pinhead. Guess the summoner and I will just have to teach you some manners. Can't 100% uncollected though. You 100% the other one. So what gives you problems with the uncollected? Is it the linked paths? Coincidentally, when I do the monthly, I do all of them. I do beginner, normal, heroic, master, and epic. I do them all. Now that you're in a more talkative mood, I'll ask again. What makes you think I got any idea what's happening here? You're a thug in a well-supplied organization. You may not hold all the cards, but you should know what I'm after. There's a black magic woman in these parts doing some sinister sorcery. Whereabouts can I find her? Oh, is that it? Could have told you that without roughening up my suit. There's an old building over the hill that has no windows. She said to do her hocus pocus there. Don't blame me for what happens if you go after her, though. And don't blame me for what happens if she isn't there. Your roster is just easy for master. But you do at least one path in uncollected, right? I assume you do at least one path in uncollected. Like, those are too good rewards to not at least try. You guys go. I'm gonna stick around and make sure Mr. Fix-It here doesn't try to send word of your arrival. Well, just be swell. We've got the summoner, a highly advanced robot, and myself. I'm sure she will be of some use as well. Because I'm trying to be nice, I'm going to ignore that comment. Next time you say something like that, though, I'll be sure to show you firsthand what happens when a shock baton gets activated internally. Ruffled Black Widow's feathers there, Arcus. So I don't know if you caught any of the Arcus preview we had, but he's not so bad. Not so bad. Something has been bugging me. I don't mean to question what you saw, but how exactly do you know what you saw doing her doing as dark magic? It's quite simple. Through my travels, I have come across dark forces, creatures from legend, and men seeking to control the forces that be. I remember some got too much power. One man, Zaganar, controlled the full power of nature. Kor could kidnap those in other dimensions. Ever since then, I have vowed to stop witchcraft at all costs. Those who partake in dealings with the devil must be stopped. So he doesn't like Doc Voodoo either. Or Brother Daniel. Probably won't like Ghost Rider. Or Dormammu. Or Mephisto. Like, he's just making a lot of enemies right off the gate there. Hate to break it to you, old-timer, but times have changed. While their numbers haven't increased too much lately, there are still plenty of mystic users in the battle realm. And I'd wager that at least half of them have good intentions. Some of them help us against threats we cannot even perceive. In fact, one of them used his powers to quell the Mad Titan. Fine, I'll take your word, as people who know this land better than I. However, I ask that you trust my judgment with this one. We must bring this witch to answer for her actions. Reasonable. I accept. Perfect. Then let us enter this abode and catch her in the act. And Ghost Rider takes him out without an issue. Without hesitation, Arcus uses a controlled blast of smoke to break open the doorway, showing only the shadowed silhouette of a sorceress. Halt, vile creature of the night. Tell us your intent. What? Wanda? Wanda doesn't sound like the name of villainy, but looks can be deceiving. I could have sworn you were blonde, but I'm sure your magic has hidden your appearance. Hidden is right. Completely. Obliterated. Arcus, before you hurt someone, stop before you hurt someone. This is Wanda, also known as Scarlet Witch. And before you start another rant of self-righteousness, her name is not accurate. She is one of the good, mystical people we mentioned earlier. She's probably using her powers to look into the same thing as us. Are you certain? How well do you know this woman? Fairly well. We are quite close. Very close. They were married. She's giving off a nefarious aura. Are you sure you're not using this opportunity to rekindle an old flame? I fully trust her. Give her a chance and she'll... Scarlet Witch surrounds Vision and Black Widow in a pink haze before their bodies turn heavy, crumpling to the floor like a bag of rocks. I appreciate your kind words, They give me just enough time to deal with these two. Together, you might have been able to beat me. Now, you should run while you have the chance. Let's give this wicked woman a sound thrashing. What's up, James? So you're very upset with your 5-star opening, but you're also very happy with it. I may need more research. What'd you get? What was your latest 5-star? I can tell you I'm extremely unhappy with my latest 6-star, which was a Drax. I was one up from Sentinel, which would help me with variant. Stuff I'd like to do. Stop short of it, but it was Symbiote Supreme. Symbiote Supreme is actually a very good champion. He encounters a lot of stuff in the game. I would not be unhappy with that at all, sir. And your number 14th 5-star. Very good. Congratulations. And welcome back, Matrix. We are, let's see, we've gone 3, we're about halfway through this now. Upon her defeat, Scarlet Witch slumps to the floor, and the spell holding Vision and Black Widow dissipates. Ugh, Wanda. How could you? That wasn't me. At least I wasn't someone in control. Ha! You think we'll believe whatever lies you weave after you fooled my naive robotic pal once already? Fool me once. I agree, but I think we should at least hear her out. She's in no condition to fight, so what's the worst that could happen? Tempting fate, I see. Very well, but know that I will not be made a fool. It's Diablo. Myself and numerous other users of the mystical arts were captured. We were forced to drink a cocktail of his potions. After that, it felt as though our conscience was trapped in a cage, just out of reach of any controls. He controlled our actions, and all we could do was watch. I just barely managed to restrain my full power, which let you two defeat me and break the spell. Ha! You led me to believe that wasn't your full power. It wasn't. Yes, of course. Nor was that my full power, obviously. We appreciate your help, but it was unnecessary since you know we undeniably defeated you without using our full power. Ah, the male bravado. At play in comics. Full scale. So yeah, I would not be upset with your Symbiote Supreme, James, at all. In fact, check out some videos. I mean, I don't have him as a 5-star or 6-star. I only have him as a 4-star, maybe only as a 3-star. But yeah, he's got a lot. You know, Legacy did a lot of good videos on him, and yeah, he's really good. Especially, he's a great counter in Alliance Wars against a lot of champions, like the champion. He just kills it with all his nullifies so that he can't get out of his primal fury or his regeneration. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. He's got some good uses, man. I would not be upset at all. More probably than Variant with Sentinel. Variant with Sentinel is just like kind of a one-off. But Symbiote Supreme could be... He could do a lot of different stuff for you. Let's see. Sure, whatever, Wanda. Where's Diablo? We need to stop him, and I'd prefer to go straight to the source of this one. I don't think that's necessary. Why is that? He's behind you. Summoner! You continue to stomp out my plans. First you free Grimm, and now you try to rip apart my network of mystics. You think I'll stand for this? You must try to... Arunia mi exito. Arunia mi exito. I'm sorry to cut in, but who's this? Bam, 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 bam. Come on, Blade. Get him. There you go. One shot. Neo Insolente. I am Diablo, master of alchemy and the mystic arts. All shall tremble before my immortal reign. Just to be crystal clear, this guy isn't one of the so-called good mystics you seem to think are in this battle realm, is he? No, not even remotely. Just wanted to be sure. Summoner, let's... You think you're going to just stand for this? You think I'm just going to stand for this? Let's just say I have a few tricks to utilize. Whap. Come on, Ghost Rider. Diablo. I am Diablo. Really? You had to endure as a 2-star? Lord. What's that nullify? See, Symbiote would have nullified that endure. And that fight would have been much quicker. Stick out Nightcrawler. I see you continue very well. I see you continue very well. Using a mixture of magic and alchemy, I have been able to distill the essence of powerful beings in the battle realm. Diablo downs numerous vials of various colors before disappearing into an ominous mist. After a few moments, a new being materializes. Behold my glory. Just took out my ears, just trying to 100% 3 quests. Oh, did you get your 100% on Master done now then? So you had 3 paths left, right? And are you using units to do the get refills, or what are you using units for? Out of curiosity. Impossible. My plan was foolproof. I wouldn't spend units on refills, man. Just take the time and wait. Because you have the whole month to get it done, unless you're rushing to get done for something else. And don't forget to do the duels every week right now for the summoner stuff to get the free refills that come for that. Good thing I'm always prepared. Time for my next plan. Diablo desperately grabs every container on his person before frantically consuming them. Myriad! True power! Looks like someone needs to teach you about moderation. Well, that was easy. I believe I am down to my last two now. Ugh. Learn your lesson? Winners win by their own merit. Your mind control ends here. Now how about you start singing? Otherwise, we could lock you up for life, and that would be quite a while for you. Vale. Long ago, I made a deal with the devil. My soul for immortality. I figured that would have been the end of it, but the dude wasn't paid in full. The Tonto showed up after a millennium of no contact, saying that if I wanted to be fully done with him, I would need to do something else. He wasn't asking. Told me that she would be my check-in. She would be by to check in on my progress. If I wasn't done, she would take back my immortality and give me a soul. Only to rip it out again. Speaking of Symbiote Supreme, and Mordo. That whole line had no interruptions. She. Who is she? The true puppet master of what you're looking for. She goes by Black Widow. You've got to be kidding me. First another vision, now another Black Widow? Where is she?
Behind the scenes.
I'm behind everything, darling. Now do your thing.
Here goes Plan C.
Using the sudden appearance of Black Widow, Diablo jumps to his feet and force feeds Arcus his final potion. Stunned, Arcus pushes his way from the group before stumbling to his knees.
You think you can hinder me with this? Teleporting me to an arena filled with your kin? It matters not how many malicious magic users you bring. You'll never be able to bring me down.
Arcus, you're hallucinating. Snap out of it and help us bring her down. Ah, that's just... Ain't that just swell? Seems that this cat is stuck in dreamland, though. But I'll keep chinning. I'll keep on chinning. We'll see how it goes. While I take it on the heel in tow. Looks like we need to break the mind control the old-fashioned way. Come on, Summoner. That was old-fashioned way.
Whip him down. Chains coming in at every direction.
We are on our final chapter.
Summoner, is that you? You really pack a punch. I was ambushed by a conclave of witches and then...
No, you weren't. Diablo tricked you. And that gave him and the other Black Widow time to escape.
Well, why are we sitting here then? Look at our wounds. Let's get them.
This one's been okay. I mean, I understand there's probably not a whole lot of background for the Clairvoyant and Black and Arcus, but... The group rushes after where Black Widow was last seen, only to pick up a faint trail. They soon find themselves at the mouth of a dark cave. That was too easy. Agreed. It's probably a trap.
In that case, Summoner, and I will head inside. You two wait out here and make sure that she doesn't attempt any other great escapes.
Are you sure about that?
Indubitably. Summoner is still in fighting shape, and while I'm not 100%, my smoke abilities give me mobility if she attempts anything in there.
All right. Good luck, you two. Almost there. We'll take a break. Come back and do some chatting and crystals. Because this is a story time. This was all about the panels. This one is all about the panels. Which makes it tend to be a little bit shorter. Which is... If you check out my YouTube channel, then you can see that I have a playlist for these particular Storytime events monthly. It's about time. You were expecting us? Of course. We're cautious. Yet you still came. What's the game plan here, Chief? Stopping you would be ideal. Figuring out your end game would also be dandy. Is that all? Maybe I'll do you a favor and put you wise. There you go. That's a nice, good sum saved up. 857,000. Yeah. I remember when I used to do. Hey, first time I went to 1 million. The second time I went to 3 million. I did them all at once. That's actually how I ended up getting my Punisher. Those were the days when I did arenas. Here we go. The end. See, my master has got a dream. Big plans. All it takes is for me to glom him some souls. Not like they were being used or anything. I was trying to use some mystical manipulation to speed up the harvest, but then someone just had to put the kibosh on that. Since you seem determined to gum up our plans, I guess you've gotta kick off. With a wave of her hands, the entrance to the cave collapses, leaving no means of escape. As long as I deal with you, everything will be copacetic. Was that supposed to intimidate us? Now, we don't need to worry about you running off again. That's true, darling. But now you're in quite a jam. Maybe. Let's see who's trapped in here with who. They're gonna leave it as a hanger like that. That would not. Just finished. Nice. They do. They just kind of like leave it as a cliffhanger. Like, man. Oh well. What do you do, man? What do you do? So there you go. Story time for the month of September. I do hope you enjoyed my paltry attempts at voicing for you. We did get through it, and it was okay. It was okay. Not the best, not the worst. So we'll put it right in the middle. Right in the middle. Pin it up for later. As of right now, though, I get to actually take a break, and then we'll come back and do some crystals. So stay tuned, official. You get to see some of the crystals I bought earlier. see how we do. Anyway, I shall be right back.
Welcome to the push-up competition, Sudden Death. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
so I'm back, and I almost forgot to mention the big announcement today. iPhone 11 was announced today. I don't know if you saw any of that, but iPhone 11 is kind of like the next version of the iPhone 10 XR, and then they have an 11 Pro, which is like the upgrade to the 10 Max, and the Pro Plus is the 10 Max Plus. So there's an 11 Pro, 11 Pro Plus, 11 Pro Max, sorry, and iPhone 11, just straight iPhone 11. Those are kind of interesting. They have a new processor, Bionic chip, number 13 now. They're on 13 revision, and it's like 33% faster. Plus, they put some more RAM in it and some more upgrades. Plus, they upgraded the camera system quite a bit in it. So, it's got night mode now. It's got ultra wide view, ultra wide angles. Interesting, to say the least. I don't know. We'll see. I will most likely be getting the newest one because it's the newest one and it's faster. So I'll be able to tell you about it when I get it. I don't know when it's going to be like in stores because I didn't see that part of the announcement. But I assume sometime this month, if not tomorrow starting. Who knows? Who knows? They are what they are. So, that said, I think we're going to do the crystals now. And I told you when we started, if you remember, oh, you know what? No, we're going to help my alliance real quick. So I can get on my loyalty. And make sure you do this. Loyalty is one of the hardest things to come by in the game, along with glory. I tend to get as much as I possibly can at any given time. They need a help all button. Like they really do. Quality of life, man. Quality of life. It is what it is. Ah, well. Alright, anyway. Crystals. Told you earlier, we had some that were stashed over here at the Grandmaster Unified. I'm still not going to open those quite yet, because I'm saving those for a bigger pool later. However, because we just finished all this, now we have a 3-star and a premium. We'll get those out of the way. Kind of warm up our luck, I hope. That was our premium. Here comes our 3-star, which should be maxed. And it is. And then our 4-star, which also should be maxed. And it is. Grabbing those shards. How close are we? So we're about 3,000 away from another 5-star. And about 6,500 away from another 6-star. Sadly, thanks Drax for nothing. We have the Golden Age crystals. We'll actually save those because we'll do those at the end of the Paradox event. But what else we got? What else we got before I get into the ones that were wanting? Oh, there's another premium down here. Let's see how. Oh, that's a good sign. Luck's getting a little better there. I know this. This is my. Hey, you did bigger insider. I have over 1 million insider points. Just so guys are aware. 3's out. No mystic. I'll save those max abilities, and I'll save the Dimension Smasher, but for now we're going to get into the Etheric Crystal. You just duped your 4-star Nick Fury. Nice! Congratulations, man. That's awesome. That'll help a lot. There you go. So I have these 5 that I bought earlier from the deal that was Arcus Early Access. Buy these crystals for stupid amounts of money, which I spent. So here we go. You know what, Matrix? I'm gonna let you, man. Should I spin them or should I pop these? You tell me. I'm gonna leave this one on you, man. I could spin 1, spin 2, pop 4, spin 1, pop 4, spin 2, pop 3, spin 2, pop 3. All right. So we will start with a spin right here. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see what it is. Let's see what's coming up on the reel. It's gonna be a 3-star Magneto to start with. Not so good a deal. All right, we're gonna come back right here with this one. This one right here, it's gonna redeem us. We're gonna get into these and get something better than a 3-star Magneto. I have a feeling. Of course, that could be anything, right? Oh, it's gonna be a 3-star Taskmaster. Huh. Well, so much for the spin. Here comes the pop, man. Pop 3 right here. You wish you could get the bundle, but your checks haven't come. Oh, that sucks, man. Well, you can live vicariously through what I'm doing for you, man. These are in your honor. Popping 3. Boom. 3 duplicates. I did get a 5-star. Oh, I awakened my guillotine, actually. That is not such a bad thing. I'm actually pretty cool with that because I think I'm gonna take some of these champs up at least to rank 3 and really kind of show you guys what they can do. Well, I'll take it. However, that was just the first set. This is the bigger set. A 3 to 6-star right here. So popping them was a much better idea. I think I'm gonna spin 1 and pop 4. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna spin 1 and then pop 4. As I feel that's a thing. Yeah, right? I'm gonna pop the 4. I'm gonna pop the 4. I did want to spin the 1 just for bated breath, really. Oh, see, every time I spin, it's a 3-star anyway. All right, we're done with that. We're done with that. All right, we're gonna pop the 4 here. Watch that crystal dim. This is the 3rd time. One more time, and we're popping. Bam, we're popping. Here it comes. Oh, man. That is not fun. All 3 stars. Rip. 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 That was terrible. Terrible. Ugh. Yeah. We don't like that. Terrible. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt, man. That hurt. But that's okay. I can't complain too much, I guess. We're gonna do some Cavaliers. We're gonna do some Cavaliers. That was a nice start. 4-star Luke Cage. And then I have a feeling this is gonna redeem me, maybe. I hope, because the other ones were very painful to watch. Very painful to watch. That was $40, $50. 4-star Cold Obsidian. Yeah, we'll take him. He's max 6, so that was a 5-star cool obsidian. That'd have been better. So that's 2 4-stars. I guess that's somewhat of a redemption. We're gonna do 1, maybe 2 more. So let's see how it ends. You know, we don't end on a 3. You know, we do not end on a 3-star. 4 or better. 4 or better. Ooh, see, that's just them way of saying, you know, you're gonna keep spinning crystals right here. That's what they're saying to me. In fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go down to these max 6 and get these out of the way. All right, back to Cavalier. So any 4, 5, or 6, we stop from this point. Let's hope we get it early for my unit's sake. Oh, there we go. 4-star Medusa. We can end on a 4-star Medusa. She's max sig. Gives me some good 5-star shards. I'm really close now. Getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. So I'd say by probably tomorrow we'll have another 5-star. Easily. And we can move on from there. And we got Storytime out of the way. We got Uncollected Monthly out of the way. We got the 2 champions for the CCP out of the way. Now, for the rest of this month, really, I kind of get to have fun with this channel. I'll have to come up with some really cool stuff to do. Think about. And if you guys want to see something, please feel free. Hop in there and say, hey, I want to see how to use this guy. I want to see how the abilities of these people. Just let me know. I will absolutely oblige and show you what I can. Give you any insider tips, tricks, anything I can come up with for you. Just let me know. You can always follow me on. I'm gonna go to the big screen I haven't done this in a while. You can always follow me on, and I don't even have them up in here, do I? I don't have them up. Well, I should have them up. Hang on. Nope. 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 I gotta get that up. Anyway, follow me. It's the same name. Sorry. Same name for Instagram, for Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Yeah. You know, send something my way. If you want to see something, send me a tweet, send me a message in Twitch and game, whatever. I'll be happy to help you. Until then, I am going to talk to you guys on the flip side. I can actually get some good rest time in for the first time in forever. So I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate everything that you guys do for me and the channel. And I will see you guys on the flip.